Hey guys, my name is Lily and I thought I would just do a Q&A on my YouTube because I've actually never really uploaded an official question and answer video. So yeah, and I also wanted to edit something, so let's get into it. Can you start a VSCO? I actually do have a VSCO. I'll put the link in my description, and on here it's just Lily Chi with a few E's, I think. But yeah, I post on there sometimes. Sometimes I guess I post rare pictures that I don't post on my Instagram or Snapchat, so go check that out. When is your birthday? My birthday is September 19th. I was born in 2003, so I'm 16. I'm 16 and a half. What's your zodiac sign? My zodiac sign is a Virgo. And I don't really think I'm a I mean, like, I am, but I don't know. I feel like Virgos are very, like, shy is what the stereotype is, but I'm not shy. I'm pretty extroverted, so I don't know. Favorite movie? I have a lot of favorite movies. I really like Goonies. It's a classic, really good movie. I love Vacation. I've seen that like 11 times. I love Maze Runners, The Hunger Games, Divergent. I really like those like dystopian type movies. And then I also really like The Breakfast Club and Good Will Hunting. That's a really good one. What is your diet? I get this question a lot and I don't really have a diet like whatsoever. In the summer I did try to do something where I stopped eating bread and drank a lot of water, and I couldn't continue because I love bread so much. The only like diet thing that I do is I try to have like a lot of water every day. I'll put in the exact number my mom told me to drink, but I have like 5 huge water bottles every day, and this has like really helped with my metabolism and also with my skin and like staying energized. So I would recommend you to drink a lot of water. It's also just really good to stay hydrated. How tall are you? I've said 5'9" in videos, my height, but I think I'm like 5'8 and a half. I'm definitely 5'8", maybe like a little taller than 5'8". Favorite Netflix show at the moment? I haven't really been watching Netflix shows. My favorite show at the moment is Love Island UK. I think it is so funny and I would love to be on a show like that. I think it's hilarious. Another show that I've been watching for the past like 3 years is Riverdale, just because I was obsessed with Archie comics when I was younger, so it's really cool to see all the characters like come to life. And yeah, I'm a huge fan of the show. I've been watching it for so long now. How many times have you been to Hawaii? I'm lucky and very grateful to be able to say that I've been there 4 times now. And we were supposed to go this March, but we couldn't, obviously, because of the coronavirus. So if you're watching this in maybe a few years from now, you might be confused, but yeah, there's a global pandemic going on right now.
What the fuck I be without my slate? What the fuck I be without that get?
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
I'm in hell with them Hellcats. I'm a killer cat.
Anyways, next question. Do you work out every day? No, I don't, but I really should try to. I think like an hour of some form of exercise a day is healthy and really good. And for me, when I work out, it's not because of like keeping my body in shape. I mean, it kind of is, like I want to stay toned, but for me it's more of like mental health. Like I want to make sure I'm in like a good headspace and yeah, just staying happy. It makes me happy to exercise and like go to the gym. Sometimes when I feel like really overwhelmed, the best thing for me to do is just put in my headphones and like go outside and go to the gym. Rare of Mabel. Where do you want to live when you're older? I would want to live in either New York or LA. I currently live in New York right now, and it's perfect for my field of work, which is acting, modeling, and I guess you could say like social media. Yeah, I want to go to school here, hopefully, and then I would also say California, because if I book a project or something, then I would probably move over there if it's filming there. And yeah, and I think it would be really cool to live in Netherlands for like a little bit. I don't know, I went there last summer and I thought it was like a beautiful country. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Do you like living in New York City? I absolutely love it, and I'm so grateful that I was able to grow up here because it's actually contributed to a lot of who I am. I feel like growing up here has made me so much more independent. I started taking the train when I was like 11 to school all the way through now, and that helped me be able to fly on my own, go to jobs on my own. It's also taught me a lot about like culture and like things that have gone on in the world, if that makes sense. I don't know if that does, but there's really good shopping and there's also the beach. It's not as good as the beaches in California, but still. What is your favorite color? I really like pink, I guess, right now. I don't know, it always changes, but yeah. Favorite album from Lana. If you don't know this about me, this is a huge fact about me. I love Lana Del Rey so much.
See you after the function.
She's so beautiful and she's probably my biggest inspiration. I guess my favorite album from her is Ultraviolence, but I also really like her newest album, Norman Effing Rockwell. I also really like Born to Die Paradise Edition because that just has so many classic songs. So I've got this question a lot: what would you consider your aesthetic? And I'm not really sure what that means. So comment below what that means or help me try to understand it, because I don't know what my aesthetic is. I'm just like myself. I don't know. Would you prefer to date someone that is in your line of work, influencer / model? Honestly, I think it would be nice to date someone who's an influencer or model because they understand what it's like and they're not gonna be jealous if you have to post with another guy or if you have like a role with a love interest or something like that. So I feel like they'd be very understanding, but then there's also an element to it where I think that it might be too much because maybe it could be competitive, and if I was dating like a normal person, maybe they would be like more supportive and whatnot. So I don't know, I guess it honestly is very like circumstantial and just like depends on who it is. Favorite snack to have: hot Cheeto popcorn. If you've never had it, it's actually like not very common, but if you've never had it, I definitely recommend that. Best sunset I've ever seen was definitely this one sunset in Alaska on a cruise. Like, I've just never seen anything like that before. Another really good one was in Hawaii. Like, any Hawaiian sunset is like amazing. How do you edit? I use Final Cut Pro on my computer, and I also use this app called Video Shop on my phone if I'm throwing together like a really quick video with some music on top. And I also use the app 8mm, like a little like vintage effect on my videos. Yeah, my boyfriend's pretty cool. So I forgot to mention this, but I edit all my own YouTube videos, everything all by myself, because I am like a freak and a perfectionist, and like I need to be in control of all the stuff that I'm putting out. And I really am like a strong advocate for not using an editor. And yeah, I mainly use Final Cut Pro for my YouTube, and yeah, it's kind of pricey, but if you're looking to like become a YouTuber or do YouTube long term, then I would definitely recommend it. And I also will use it for school projects sometimes. Do you date? I have dated people in the past, which I don't really post about a lot or share, because sometimes I want to keep that private to me, because I do share a lot of stuff on social media. And right now I don't want to date anyone. I just want to like be happy and like focus on myself and my career and my school, because junior year is like a pretty big year for me. And yeah, and I honestly think that I'm a lot happier on my own. Like, it's really nice to sometimes be with someone and like have that person you can talk to whenever, but I think I found that like I just work best on my own, and I don't really like to be like tied down to people or like be like associated with people, I guess. I don't know, like I feel like very like free person. I just want to be myself, but I do get that there are like benefits to dating. Tips on dating: I think just be with a person who's gonna make you happy and who's very supportive. I think support is a huge thing, and trust. Like, you always want to be like, all relationships are based on trust. Like, my relationship with my mom is based on trust, and friendships are all based on trust. So just make sure you are with someone that you trust. And yeah. Do you work out using cardio? Yes. So when I do work out or when I go to the gym, I'll make a video on this. I normally like to do like 30 minutes on the treadmill. Where does the name Lily Chi come from? So my real name is actually Liling Chi, Liling Grace Chi. Liling is the name that my grandmother gave to me when I was born, and then my school teachers in Atlanta just shortened it to Lily because they couldn't say my full name, and ever since, I guess that kind of stuck around. Now everyone just calls me Lily. I don't know if, I think it might be cool if one day like I became like a huge celebrity one day and like I just changed my name to Li Ling, but I kind of like Lily Chi. Country you would like to visit? I would like to visit Indonesia. I think that would be really cool to see. And I'd love to go to, I know Bali's in Indonesia and like I really want to go to Bali. Have you ever had body issues? Luckily, not really. I've always been like very happy with my body. There was a time when I didn't like my legs because there was a stylist I was working for on a job and she like made it very clear that I had more like muscular legs or thighs it was, and that really bothered me when I was younger. But then I realized that that's actually a cool thing because it just meant that I was playing a lot of soccer and a lot of dance, and I've come to understand that like I'm not built like super skinny. Like my mom is built more athletic and so is my dad, and I'm okay with that because I think it's cool and it shows strength, even though I have like no muscle. Would you date someone shorter than you? Okay, I moved over here because the lighting got a little crazy. But yeah, that's gonna conclude this Q&A. I really want to do like a juicy Q&A, so maybe I'll film that tomorrow or something and I'll ask questions on my Instagram story. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you got to know maybe something you didn't know about me or maybe learn more about me. And yeah, I hope you guys stay safe. And yeah, if you want to, my Instagram, I linked all my like my Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, all that good stuff down below. And yeah, thanks for watching. Love you.